tutorial in which how to use my calculator in which you can use the normal distribution to find the best possible pricing. Of course, I will also include some troubleshooting method. So step number one, the first of all you need to have is of course definitely the price list, in which I mentioned in my earlier video that you can actually get from your agent. So with this pricing, you can actually look at this PSF over here and you can actually copy it for all the pricing and head over to this normal distribution data. So from here, I'm going to input it in, and you can actually just right click and paste it all here. Okay, so if you scroll all the way down, there'll be more numbers. So what you can do is you can drag and you can have the numbers all filled in. So you know that over here we have over 605 total number of units. So take note of this number, that is 606. And with all this calculator on my normal distribution, you can also continue to drag it down and fill up all the numbers over here. So what we have over here is the PSF value, and we have actually the distribution data over here. So next step, of course, I need to change my mean and find out my standard deviation, the 25 and the 55 percentile. So I just click on the formula over here, and remember the number that is 606, I have to change this the last number. So I will input here as 606, and over here same thing, also 606. For here, same thing, I also change to 606 for my last number, and over here I shall change to 606. So now we have over here that this project is, of course, is called Lentor Modern, and the mean average or the average PSF is actually selling at 2,100 per square foot. So we can see these two numbers that I would always encourage my clients to buy something that's 2015 to 2110 per square foot. So you can see that from here the data doesn't appear. Mainly it's because of my axis that doesn't appear. So I will do a fresh start. If you want to make a new fresh graph, you can actually click on the B and C column, go to insert, and you can click on this picture and to draw a scatter plot. So you can see that the graph actually appears over here. Now this graph have two problems. The two problems is that it looks very chaotic, and the graph looks very skewed, very narrow. So what I can do is that I'll just leave off. I'll go to my B section, the PSF, and I will go to this button over here, the sort and filter button, and I'll sort from smallest to the largest, and I definitely will expand this selection. I don't care about the number over here. So you can see that the mean standard deviation still does not change. Important is that the normal distribution, you can see the data all still is aligned. So I'm just going to plot the B and the C column. Again, I highlight these two B and C column. I go to insert, do a scatter plot, and my graph appears. So this is how it's skewed like. So you can see roughly the price is roughly like maybe from 1,800 per square foot to close to 2,513 per square foot. So what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to highlight this axis. Just double click on it. Format the axis. So you can see over here, you can actually change to maybe something like 1,700, that is within the range, to 2,600. And the graph actually appears over here. So you can see this is how the normal distribution goes. You can see that the majority or the mean roughly falls between around the 2,100 per square foot. So again, this graph I can actually plot for you, but it's actually not so important. More important, you need to know is, I would always advise, this is the two magical number over here. I will always strongly encourage my clients to go for any project that is between this range, okay, the 25th to the 55 percentile. So there you have it. That's how you use the normal distribution to find the most profitable property in terms of pricing. Thank you.